How's it going, everybody? It's Charlie, and welcome back to the Chatting Leeds YouTube channel. It's time for Southampton against Leeds United. It's your live watch along. Make sure that you get your likes in. Please subscribe if you're brand new as well, and share all of your thoughts and opinions in the live chat as we go along. From what I can see here, the players look like that they're on the way out. A lot of Leeds fans on the South Coast today. I'm sure they're all sweltering. I imagine it's even worse down south, if I'm being honest with you. But obviously, we'll just go into the team news. As expected, I did say it in my predicted 11 the other day that it'd be an unchanged lineup. Obviously, Ilan Meslier in goal, Christensen, Koch, Llorente and Strauch. Then Mark Rocker, Tyler Adams in the holding midfield. Harrison, Aronson and Rodrigo in behind Patrick Bamford, who wears the armband once again. And we're debuting the controversial away kit. I don't think it's that bad now. Obviously, I have got it. It has grown on me, if I'm being honest. But I think after today, fans will either love this kit or they'll hate it. Yeah. I am really, really nervous for this now, I can't lie. There may be some strong language during this game, guys. I do apologise in advance. I do get quite into it, let's say. Players are just coming out onto the pitch now, obviously, depending where it is you're watching it, what it is you're watching it on. You could be behind me, you could be in front. I apologise in advance. But yeah, the players are just walking out onto the pitch now. Big game, this. Big game. It's not season defining, obviously, it's only the second game in. But you do feel that obviously going into Chelsea next week, which will be a big, big test for our squad. Yeah, it's important that we can get 3 points today. Obviously, 2 wins from 2 going into Chelsea, and then hopefully even if we nick a point against Chelsea, it just it helps, doesn't it? So yeah, just showing the Southampton team now. Obviously, they have opted to go with a back 5, which is interesting. Apparently, I saw on Twitter last night that apparently Southampton backroom staff are not backing Hasenhüttl, which is just not what you want to see as a Leeds fan, really. You don't want to see any negativity about the club that we're about to play, because it always just goes that way, doesn't it? But hopefully not today. I don't think it will. I fancy us for a win today. I really do. Apologise if the Wi-Fi does cut in and out during this game, guys. Obviously, if you're watching, get your comments in the live chat. Let's have a chat about things that go on in the game. Anything that you'd like to chat about concerning Leeds United, it'd really be appreciated if you're watching. If you could get involved, that'd be great. So yeah, just showing the Leeds team now. So yeah, come on, boys, come on. Bella Kopchap. God, that's the right name, isn't it? I think he's making his Southampton debut actually as well. Just gonna see what's going on Twitter. Come on, Leeds. Just before we get into the game, guys, as I said at the start, make sure that you hit that like button. Please subscribe if you can do as well, and share all of your thoughts and opinions in what's going on as the game happens in the live chat. Please get involved if you're watching. It would really mean a lot. So yeah, Patrick Bamford is showing you there, wearing the armband. Must admit that kit does look good when it's on, I must admit. But anyway, enough about the kit, it's the players that are wearing it. Got to keep hydrated in this heat. I am absolutely melting. But it'll all be worth it if Leeds can get the 3 points. Hopefully, we can have a. I just want to avoid a period like Wolves in the second half, where obviously Wolves were on top and stood up a bit of pressure. It's nice if we could keep it, fairly comfortable. Southampton look like they're going to nick us off. And we're underway at St Mary's, Southampton against Leeds United. As I said, guys, make sure you hit that like. Please subscribe if you're brand new. And yeah, game's just kicked off. They've kicked it straight out of touch for a Leeds United throw-in, taken by Pascal Strike. Obviously, if it does go a bit quiet in parts, guys, then I do apologise. Obviously, try to watch it as well as you lot. Ralph Hasenhüttl, will he be the first manager sacked? A lot of people are saying it at the minute. I personally don't think so. I think other managers are more at risk at this moment in time. Obviously, they did lose out against Spurs last week, but Spurs are a top outfit in this league. Yeah, just passing it around the back. Millier. That's a good ball from Millier into Bamford, who lays it off. Oh, Rodrigo's pass. Too much just goes out for a Southampton throw-in. Right idea, just again, it's often the case with Rodrigo. It's always the execution. There's either too much on it or there's too less on it. And in that case, there was too much on it for sure. As I say, guys, please, if you're watching, get your comments in. Let's have a chat whilst games on. Get involved. Oh, poor touch from the Southampton defender there. I thought Bamford were going to be in. So we need to press. Oh, I've got that much space in the midfield. Oh, Rasmus, you've dived in. Yeah, free kick to Southampton. He dived in there again. Just like he did against Wolves last week, obviously, but in this case, it hasn't resulted in anything major, obviously, other than a free kick. But too far out for Ward-Prowse to have a pop, I would have thought. But you never know, do you, with him, really? God. He's just an absolute cheat code, isn't he, at set pieces? I think if they ever sold him, you'd have to add about 10 million on just for set pieces. Ward-Prowse with a free kick. Straight into the arms of Ilan Millier. We'll take that all day long. It'd be nice to see Leeds have a dominant period in this game, like similar to Wolves at the start of the second last week. In terms of possession. Oh, good play that. Brendan Aronson down the right-hand side. Has he got any options? Rodrigo, poor touch. Oh, poor touch again. Don't get me wrong. I am not for 1 minute suggesting that every move that we're together needs to come off in a positive way, but you're just not helping yourself when your first touch is just SHIT. Let's put it that way. Oh, what? Well recovered there from Stroud, but that was a poor pass from Mark Rocker. From what I've seen so far, not too bad. We're trying to get forward as often as possible. I think that attack there with Aronson on the right-hand side, as he played it into Rodrigo. If Rodrigo's first touch is better, we could have an opportunity there. Is that not a foul? No. Oh, God, nervy moment there. Interesting that Che Adams is starting for Southampton as well, because he has been linked with a move to Leeds United during this transfer window. Oh, Aronson looks like he's moving a bit shakily there. That's not good. Come on, Brendan, please. Please, just play through it. Even if you broke your leg, just play through it, please. I can see there's a few people that are watching. Please get involved in the chat, guys. If you're watching, it would really mean a lot. Smash a comment in. Let's have a chat whilst game's on. Let's try and keep each other entertained whilst it's on. Southampton throwing. They've taken it quickly. Adams with the header out. Can Llorente keep that in? Yeah, he does. Aronson comes away with the ball there. Sorry, not Aronson, Harrison. Scrappy there. Aronson. That's got to be a free kick. Ref, how is that not a free kick? Come on, pressure, Leeds, pressure. That's it. Don't bring him down, just hold him up. That's it. That's all you've got to do. That's all you've got to do. Just hold him up. We've got the ball now. That's fine. Don't have to dive in. Just hold the man up. Diego Llorente's got it at the back now. What your score predictions, guys? Get it in the chat if you're watching. Score predictions for this game. I personally, in my preview, I said 2-0 to Leeds. Obviously, as the game goes on, that could change. But I just feel like these are just whatever happens in this game. You know, I do feel that these are the sort of teams that we need to be doing better than. If I'm being honest with you, obviously Chelsea next week will be a different test completely. Which is why I think we need to get, you know, at least avoid defeat in this game to just, you know, give ourselves that decent cushion going into a very tough game against Chelsea next week. Oh, good play that. Good play that. Can Harrison get on that? No, that's fine though. Leeds United throw in right near the corner flag. Come on, Leeds. Come on. Can he get it in that box? No. Don't try to run around them. Just that's it. That's it. Come on, into Aronson. Good upper body strength that from Brendan. The pass was weak for Christensen. Oh, I think the kits are clashing a little bit there. There's times where I think we've got it and it's actually them. They've got that weird new home kit that they've got that like white just with a red stripe down. Not a fan, if I'm honest. Adams dropping deep there to receive the ball. Pascal broke. Just let it run across him and go out for a throw. As I keep saying, guys, there's 9 of you in the building. Please smash a comment in the live chat. Let's have some interaction. It really mean a lot. If someone could just get involved with the conversation, it would be great. Absolutely melting in this room. Absolutely melting. Hit me up in the live chat then. Where are you watching the game? Are you watching it at home? Are you out with friends, family? Who are you watching it with? Score prediction, anything. Smash something in the comments, guys. Let's have a chat. Channel is called Chatting Leeds after all. So come on. Let's get involved. Let's interact with the channel there. Llorente's holding him up there. Yeah. Goal kick. We'll take that. Well in Diego. Harrison's had to take his sport thing on. I don't know what they're called, the things that they wear underneath the tops. He's had to take that off. It's that warm. God, I can only imagine what it's like playing in the Premier League in this heat. Okay, so Max. My name's not Max, my name's Charlie, mate. But I'm here to keep you company. As you mentioned on Just Show, you didn't think anyone would be watching your watch along. Yeah, obviously, there's other channels that have got more subscribers, but it's fine. Honestly, anybody that joins, as long as they get involved, numbers wise, whoever's watching, as long as they get involved, then that's fine by me. Mentioned out. How did you mention it on the Just Show channel? Thanks for that, mate. Appreciate that. Where are you watching it, mate? Where are you watching it? Kittens coming with good vibes. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Win, lose, or draw, good vibes on the Chatting Leeds channel. Well, depends how bad it is if we lose, doesn't it? Well, in there, Tyler Adams. Right, let's try and start an attack now. Come on. Rodrigo's just flat-footed. What are your opinions on Rodrigo, guys? Like, obviously, it seems like the fan base are a bit undecided on him at the minute. Oh, go on, Bamford. Oh, good shot on target there from Paddy. Or does the ref give a free kick for what he did before? Of course he has. Of course he has. He's not even done out there. He's just gone down like a sack of potatoes. Literally just gone like that, just to try and hold him off. He's got a slight touch in head, he's gone down. Need to just get rid of that in Premier League. It's starting to get a bit of a joke now. Anthony Gordon in the Aston Villa Everton game earlier, he did it as well. Slightest touch. It wasn't even on his face, it was on his neck, and he went down holding his face like a little girl. Good play that on the wing from Brendan Aronson. Good hold up play. That's it. Well won back by Mark Rocker. Rodrigo, the touch again. Go on. Go on. Go on. Oh, I don't know what Mark Rocker's thinking about there, but Aronson's won it. He's won it. Fair play to him. Go on, Brendan. Good, nice bit of play there from Leeds. Obviously, nothing came of it, but it's nice to see us starting to threaten in that attacking area. Michael, I think you're getting me confused with Max from Leeds lately. My name's Charlie, and this is Chatting Leeds. So yeah, I think I'm not on that show, unfortunately, mate. But thanks for dropping by anyway. If you've realised it's not me, I haven't been on the Just Show football show yet. I mean, I might do it one day, who knows? But nah, I haven't been, mate. I do apologise. You've got me mixed up with Max there. Well in, Pascal Strauch. Well in there. That's it, Harrison. I feel like sometimes Harrison kind of runs into nowhere a little bit when he could just lay a simple pass. But from what I'm seeing so far, I'm encouraged. Leeds are having a lot of the ball. Sorry, guys, I'm trying to concentrate. Brendan Aronson, Mark Rocker on the ball now. Where's it back to your end? That's fine. Honestly, just keep a bit of the ball for a bit, Leeds. Even if you have to pass it back odd time, just have a bit of possession. Rasmus Christensen on the right-hand side. Poor ball into Brendan Aronson. Right, we need to get back now. Get back. Oh no, Southampton through. Oh, what a tackle that is from Diego Llorente. What a tackle that is. No, get up. Get up. What a tackle that was. I'm watching the game at home with the blinds drawn to keep the heat out. Yes, I've got the curtains drawn here. Hello, mate. One of my good friends, Luke, has dropped in. Leeds looking good so far. Yeah, mate, they are. I think, obviously, it's always that final ball, though, isn't it? Like, look really good in transition, and VAR is looking at this. He's won the ball. He's won the ball. How's that a red card? Sorry, Luke, mate. Denalva goes, yeah, but he's won the ball. He's won the ball. Foot's on the ball. His foot's on the ball. Sorry. His foot is on the ball. Obviously, I haven't got sound on, guys, but if someone's got sound on, like, well, what are they saying here? Like, is it being checked? Is the check complete? He's won the ball. Thank you. I'm gonna say. But yeah, I'm saying, Luke. Yeah. Well, looking good. I think it's just on transition. Sometimes you see what I mean? That is the perfect example. Rodrigo, really good touch out of his feet, but then the second touch lets him down and we get dispossessed. That's kind of what happens. We build up a few passes, gain a bit of momentum going forward, and really comes of it. I think it's just that final pass, that final shot. We just need to work on. But yeah, I think we've kept a lot of the ball so far. So yeah, apologies. Yes, yeah, you did, mate. But no, it's fine. Honestly, me, Max, LUFC, Lewis, JT Live, Just Joe, all good channels. Oh, Bamford at the near post. Just put it wide. Oh. Again, though, he's finding that space in the box. That's what we needed from him last season. We massively missed that last season. We didn't have a natural number 9 in the box that knew the positions to pick up. We had Dan James a lot of the time, which, fair enough, decent player is Dan James, but come on. He's not a striker, is he? Check complete, all good for a tackle. Yeah, we're going to say, mate, because, come on. All right, he won the ball. Let's just be honest. Luke's in again. Leeds kit looks better than. Yeah, exactly, mate. That's what I told you when it first come out. It does look better in person. It really does. I was a bit iffy about it, I'll be honest, but then yeah, it came, and I won't say I love it, but it is a lot better in person, 100%. And a big game for Bamford today. Yeah, completely agree. Walker Peters. No. Oh, who did that come off? Is that a corner? No. See, Southampton, they've not had a lot of the ball, but when they have looked quite promising going forward. Nah, that's a goal kick. That's all good. But yeah, as I was saying, yeah, big game for Bamford today. I did say that he would score in my preview. If he keeps finding himself in spaces like that, then I think he definitely will. But yeah, he just needs to get back to 100% game fitness, which I think he is game by game. I think once he does, hopefully we'll see the same Bamford that we saw in the first season. Southampton throw-in. I'm absolutely melting. Sweltering. If you're still watching, Luke, mate, what's your score prediction? Everyone else that's watching as well, what's your score prediction at this minute in time based on the opening 20? How do you think this is going to go? Have Leeds been better? Who do you think's having a good game so far? Hit me up in the comments. Michael's back in with another comment. Joffrey is injured again. I just hope Bamford stays fit. If the transfer window closes and Bamford gets injured again, Leeds are in big trouble. Yeah, 100%, mate. I think that's been the story of our window, if I'm being honest. I would argue, though, that the left back is more important. Just for the simple fact that I would much rather Joffrey, when fit, step in for Bamford if Bamford's out, rather than Firpo play left back at all. Some people might like Firpo, that's your opinion, that's fine, but I think he's stealing a living as a professional footballer, if I'm being honest with you, whether he's fit or not. He had a good game against Blackpool in pre-season, but come on, it's Blackpool. Like, let's just be real here. So yeah, hopefully we can get a left back. I think if Leeds signed a left back, we've been linked with Kai Wagner from Philadelphia Union. Yes, it's another signing from an American team or whatever, but if we can get a left back in, I would still be happy with this transfer window. Obviously, I would love a striker as well, but obviously we're linked with Callum Wendo, who's chosen to go to Rennes. But yeah, just need to see what's out there. Obviously, we've been linked with a certain Che Adams that's playing for Southampton today as well. So who knows? And Luke's gone with a Leeds 2-1. Good to see. I did say 2-0, but as long as we get the win. Good player that from Tyler Adams. Tyler Adams has really pleasantly surprised me so far. He really has. I did want more Kamara instead, I'll be honest. But Adams has got a real engine in that midfield, and I think him and Matt Rocker really do complement each other perfectly, if I'm being honest with you. So Leeds have just won a free kick after Brendan Allison was brought down in the centre. Just showing Dan James warming up, who's back in the squad. His suspension. Obviously, that stupid card against Chelsea towards the end of last season. See what I mean? Balls like that, Lee just kicking it straight out. Like, he had time to have a measured pass there. But I think we're showing Dan James maybe because Bamford looks a little bit. Is it just me, or does Bamford look a little bit? Looks like he's speaking to the bench. That's not good. That's not good. Please stay fit, Bamford, please. No, get up. Do not put that ball out. Tell him to get up. Who is that? Is that Che Adams? Didn't look like anything, to be honest. That they've just gone in for. Yeah, it's Che Adams. Yeah. Can't really do a lot about that. Yeah, it's high, but Michael's back in. The club will not recruit another left back. Watch Angus Kinnear interview on the square ball. From that interview, they will stick with Pascal and Dallas returning. I mean, that's completely negligent, in my opinion, Michael. I'll be honest. Dallas, as much as he can play left back, and in fairness, I think he's a better left back. Even when Dallas comes back fit, it'll take him a while to get to full match fitness. I can't see him playing a lot of games this season, if I'm being honest. Then you've got Pascal, who, let's be honest, he did all right last week. He's doing okay so far today. He's not a left back, he's a centre half. It'd just be absolutely ludicrous for us to not get a left back. I think a left back's more important than a striker, but personally, that could be a hot take, but that's just what I think. Just having the drinks break now. Honestly, I can't even imagine what it must be like to play at that high intensity in the Premier League in this heat. I can barely sleep on a night. Never mind go and run 90 minutes in Premier League. So Bamford speaking to Marsh there. has Bamford got another knock? Do we think? I hope he hasn't, because if not, you're just going to see Dan James up front. You're going to see Dan James up front, and I would much rather put Rodrigo up front, Aronson into the centre, and James on right. I would much rather do that, to be honest with you. But look like they're just discussing their options. I think Bamford's going to be coming off soon, people. Luke, if you're still watching, you'll have noise on. Can you tell me what the commentators are saying, please? It'd just be a massive blow for Bamford. And I feel really sorry for him as well, because he showed signs against Wolves that he was getting back to that fitness. Even against Calgary, which, yeah, well, Calgary weren't great opposition, I'll admit that. But, you know, he scores 2 goals, he looked sharp. Just saying what I said, pretty much. Fair enough. But I think we could be seeing Bamford come off soon. Be a huge blow for him. And obviously, like Michael said, Joffrey's injured by the sounds of it. You know, we've got Chelsea next week. If this isn't, and I know this is going to kind of contradict what I've just said, but if this doesn't scream out that we need a striker, then what does? I do still think, God, that did look a bit suspect on ball, that they didn't give it. So, Rodrigo, it's the touch all the time. Oh, I thought that had gone in for a second then. It's just the first touch all the time with Rodrigo. It really frustrates me. Yeah, I think it's coming for Bamford, bloody hell. Yeah. Yeah, he's gone. He's not far now. He's oh, is he all right? Yeah, it's his hamstring or something going on. It's Dan James that's getting. Leeds forced into an early change. Bamford for Dan James. I would stick Rodrigo up top, 100%. Stick Rodrigo up top, put Aronson through middle, and put Dan James out on right hand side. Just like, come on. I feel so sorry for him. I do. I feel really sorry for Bamford. That just completely, for now, like for me anyway, that completely changes the whole dynamic of this game now and how we're going to play. Something's just going on with the stream, guys. Just give me a second. He'll be absolutely gutted, as Luke's saying. Yeah, he will. He'll be absolutely fuming. Who can blame him, really? Who can blame the guy? And now look, you've got Dan James. They've put him up top as well. They've put him up top. He's about 2 foot tall. Have you seen the size of them Southampton centre backs? Put Rodrigo through the middle and put Dan James out wide where he is more effective. It doesn't take a genius to put that out. Do you know what I mean? I just hope the whole the plan or the shape and stuff don't go to pot now. Keep the principles there. Keep to the game plan. It's I told you so about Bamford. A striker is a priority rather than a left back. Joffrey can't do what Bamford can do. Leeds need players on the shoulder of the last defender. Yeah, I do completely agree, and I would love both. I'm just a bit more realistic in the fact that we're not going to get both. And I understand that obviously Gelart is a different type of striker to what Bamford is. I completely respect that. But I would feel more comfortable with Joffrey replacing Bamford than I would with Firpo playing at left back over a new one. That's just how I feel anyway. But don't get me wrong, I know that we need both. But if this is the way I'd put it, if Leeds are to just sign one more player this summer, if it was up to me, it would be a left back. That's just my overall thoughts on it. Absolutely sweating to death. Jesus. I don't think Leeds have played particularly bad in this game. I don't think we've been brilliant, but we haven't been bad either. Southampton have looked okay when they've got forward, but I feel like we're handling them fairly well at the minute. But obviously, it's just going forward now. Like balls into the box, we're not going to be able to get good balls into the box in the air now because we've not got that height. Obviously, set pieces is different when the centre halves come up and that, but yeah, it's really frustrating for Bamford. I can only imagine how gutted he must be right now. But hopefully it's only just a little niggle and he can get himself right for Chelsea next week because that's one that we definitely need him for. What are your thoughts on Southampton so far, guys? Have you been worried at any point during this game with them, or do you think we've coped well so far during the opening half hour? Just going to check my bet because I have got an act on this week. Villa have helped me in the first game. City are 2-0 up against Bournemouth. That's good for me. Brighton, I've got Brighton to beat Newcastle. That's 0-0, and I've got Wolves to beat Fulham, which is 0-0. I've got Arsenal to beat Leicester, and they're winning 1-0, so that's good. And I have got Brentford to beat Scum later as well. So how do you think we're looking in that bet, guys? Get just over 300 quid back if that all comes through. Who scored the goals for City? I bet Haaland's got one of the least. No, he's not. Gundogan and KDB with the goals for Man City there. They're already got. We only need a striker. Yeah, completely agree, mate. It is a different area we need to address. Even more so now. Hopefully, it's just a little knock for Bamford and it's not too serious. Has that gone out? No, Rasmus has kept it in. Just need to just calm it down a bit going forward. It's a bit erratic. That's why I think a lot of the heavy touches are coming from scenarios like that. Oh, go on. Dan James. Oh, good save that, to be fair. Dan James, off a shoulder. Shot on target for Leeds United. Good ball from Harrison. Yeah, the first touch is good. Obviously, it's on his weaker side, so if that's on his stronger foot, I think that goes in, I'll be honest. Promising though think we've got a corner out of that. I think they tried to keep it in Southampton, but couldn't. Corner, just get it in the air, just be the first man. Yeah, a regular at Ellen Road, you'll know that a lot of our corners don't even beat the first man. Is that another corner? Yeah, at least it beat the first man. This watch on's already helping me cope with how I usually watch the game. I'm usually on edge, effing and jeffing by now, but it's helping me keep a little bit more calm, I think. Oh, Rasmus at the back post. Ah. Oh, he didn't expect it, did they? To be fair, good flick on. Oh, it was open at the back post. Open. Oh, God, so frustrating. Another good opportunity for Leeds. That was starting to grow into it a little bit more in the last few minutes. Good passages of play, decent set pieces. Just need to try and frustrate Southampton. Keep on the ball. I don't keep saying it, but I'm absolutely roasting. Yeah. That's a free kick. Take that. Take that. Good opportunity again from a set piece. Get ball into the box. Again, Patrick Bamford's not there, but still feel we've got decent subs that could maybe change this game in the second half. Obviously, Click, Forshaw, Sam Green, Somerville. So, you know, I don't think it's been a particularly bad half for Leeds, if I'm being honest. Ball into the box from Harrison. And it's a poor one. Let's just put it that way. Oh, and of course we've got Sinistera on the bench as well. Yeah, we've got Cine on the ball as well. Brendan Harrison. Just that final ball. It's that final. Just hold him up. Just hold them up. That's it. That's it. Well in. Calm it down, Leeds. Calm it down. Southampton attacking. Adams on the ball. And no one in the box. No one in the box for your chair, lad. Bamford is brittle, and I fear these injury issues with him will plague him going forward as he plays the lone striker and press from the front will take its toll on his body. Yeah, I do think Bamford's pressing has always been good, though. For his physique and how he is as a striker, I do think his pressing is really good a lot of the time. Just let me watch this now. Southampton on the attack. Leeds clear it away. And we've got a free kick, so that's fine. So just going back to Michael's comment, a striker's a must. Yeah, obviously, you've said it a few times now, but I do completely agree. I do think Bamford's press is good a lot of the time when fit. You could argue the heat's a factor maybe out there today, but you know, at the end of the day, they are athletes, so who knows? He just hasn't been right since the start of last season, has he? Let's be real. You know, it'll affect his his World Cup chances. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that he was a shoo-in by any stretch of the imagination. You know, we have got good English strikers in this league. But if he could have started the season well, kept fit, scored a few goals, it would have at least given Southgate a bit of a headache in that area. But yeah, that's what I mean when I say, you know, that I just feel really sorry for him. He just can't catch a break at the minute, can he? It must be so frustrating. And there's no one there for that ball out from Millier. I think the press has been decent in this game. I didn't expect it to be at the level of what it was last week because it's much hotter today, and I imagine obviously down south it's even worse. But I'm fairly impressed with what I'm seeing. I would just like to see a little bit more of a clinical edge going forward, I must admit. But the signs are there. The signs are there, 100%, I think. I haven't said it for a while anyway, guys, but if you're watching, please smash that like. Please subscribe if you're brand new as well, and get all of your thoughts and opinions in the live chat, and we'll have a chat about them. Pop. Oh, that's the wrong ball. Sorting the game out here, guys. Bear with me. Perfectly legal stream. Yeah, it takes its toll sometimes on the Wi-Fi, doesn't it? Well out, Christensen. Well out. Some guys just get a bit on edge when the other take attack. Thanks again for your comments, Michael. Really do appreciate it. Joffrey is also an injury-prone player, as with young players in their late teens, early 20s, their body's still developing. So, yeah, again, another excellent point there. You do. It's just hard, isn't it? I just can't see Leeds buying another two players. I just don't know why. I just can't. I hope I'm wrong. I really do hope I'm wrong. But I get major anxiety levels when Firpo's playing at left back, whereas I don't get anxiety levels if Gellart's playing up front. I just don't. So that's kind of how I'm basing my opinion on it. How's they kept hold up ball there? Get it cleared, cock. That'll do. What else is he meant to do there? Like you're not giving him much options, are you? Aronson there just well in Dan James. What? No way they've given a free kick for that. No way. No way they've given a free kick for that. Oh, did we shoulder barge him? Surely not. Showing Bamford there sat on bench. Looks fuming. I would be as well. Looks absolutely fuming. I think we just maybe have to accept that there is going to be a period in this game now, I feel, where Southampton are going to be the team in the ascendancy. I think it's slowly getting to that point now. They've started to have a little bit more of the ball and getting forward a bit more. Christensen's just getting booked there, but you need to watch your tackles, Rasmus. You need to stop diving in. Should have learnt that last week. My lord on his Leeds watch on last weekend and this weekend is having issues trying to find a working stream. If you know him, you might help him with a good stream site you know of. Yeah, drop him a message at half time, I suppose. I don't know him particularly. He has helped me out on a video previously, but I don't know him. But yeah, another good channel. Ward-Prowse with a free kick. Is that going out for a corner? Yeah. Southampton corner kick coming in. 4 added minutes at St Mary's. Let's head it out, but another ball into the box. And it's dealt with by Ilan Melier. We're just getting at half time at 0-0. I think that's a decent half for Leeds. Not great, but okay. A result in this game would be amazing. I can't lie. It just put us in such a good stead for Chelsea next week. It really would. That's going to be a very, very tough test. Very tough test. Well in from Tyler Adams. Right, come on, Leeds. Into a central area for Brendan Aronson. Oh. It was always rising, was that, I think. Always rising. But promising. Could have played Dan James in there, I think, maybe. But again, at the moment, you don't know what he can see in front of him. 2 more minutes left of stoppage time. Jesse Marsh keeping hydrated there on the touchline. God, he must be absolutely sweating. See it, pressure him. Pressure Dan James. Pressure the keeper. Good head out from Pascal, that. Bit of miscommunication there. Flags up for Leeds United offside. Michael again, when he's giving away too many free kicks, they better make sure not to give away free kicks just outside their box. As we all know, Ward-Prowse free kicks are like, yeah, we do. And I think we've done fairly well. I mean, we have given free kicks away, don't get me wrong, but we've not been in a particularly dangerous area for Ward-Prowse to be clinical. Again, stream's just having some technical difficulties. Kyle Walker-Peters on that right-hand side. Just hold him up your end here. That's it. And that should be that for the first half. That should be that for the first half. Yeah, half time at St Mary's, Southampton 0, Leeds United 0. Decent opening half, not anything particularly special. Obviously, gutted for Bamford. Really am gutted for Bamford. I am just gonna mute myself and just stop the camera for a second, guys, just while I nip to the toilet. But I'll be back in 2 minutes. Cheers. And we're back. Apologies for that, guys, but when you've got to go, you've got to go. So yeah, half time 0-0. Just go through the other scores in the Premier League at the minute. We've got Arsenal beating Leicester 2-0. Goals from Gabriel Jesus, scoring both of them. 0-0 at the Amex between Brighton and Newcastle. City are now 3-0 up against Bournemouth. Gundogan, KDB and Phil Foden. Is Haaland playing? Yes, he is. So come on, Haaland. I thought he was captain on the FPL. 3-0, I think that was always inevitable, wasn't it? Obviously, us 0-0, and Wolves and Fulham is 0-0 as well, with Brentford and Man United to come later. So yeah, how did we think that went then in the opening half? Get your comments in while half time is on. I personally think it was okay. It wasn't great. I think we're getting ourselves into that attacking area quite a lot. In the midfield, we're okay. I just want a bit more of a clinical edge going forward. Rodrigo, quite a few times, his first touch let him down massively. And yeah, it's just not great, is it? You know what I mean? How do we feel on Rodrigo in general? Just talking about this one game, I'm on about just in general now. Like, what are your overall thoughts of Rodrigo at the minute? For me, for the money we've paid, it's obviously not worked out. I do think he's been a decent player. I just think for the price we paid, you expect a lot more, in my opinion. But anyway, we've got Ugly Bear coming in. Dan James is looking sharp, but Patrick Bamford isn't the way forward. Interesting. I'd be interested to hear your thoughts on why that is, Ugly Bear. I do think that Bamford, when fit, is a very good striker for us, I must admit. Dan James looking sharp. I mean, I'm not sure I completely agree with that, but fair enough. I mean, he had that shot that he hit with his weak foot. I do think, though, in fairness to him, that if that's on his stronger foot, that he does score there. So yeah, just need Brighton and Wolves out of the 3 o'clock kickoffs to find goals, and then I'm all right for my bet. And then how do people think that Brentford are going to beat Man United? I personally do. I think Harry Maguire and Lisandro Martinez will not be able to cope with Ivan Toney up front. I hope I'm right there. So yeah. So yeah, keep getting your comments in, guys. If you haven't already, please smash a like on the video. Please subscribe if you're brand new as well, and share all of your thoughts and opinions in the live chat as well. Really good engagement so far. Really do appreciate each and every one of you that's watching. So yeah. God, it is sweltering. Here's a question then. Who is going to the Chelsea game next week? Obviously, I'm a season ticket holder in the South Stand, so I obviously go to every home game. But any other season ticket holders watching? Any other people that are going to the Chelsea game? Just looking at Twitter at the minute. Leeds Local on Twitter tweeted out, "We've looked great in midfield and defence so far today. Just can't put my finger on what we are missing. Can anyone else?" Yeah, I think he's referencing the striker situation there, which again, Michael said it a few times, and I do agree with him. I think striker is needed, but so is a left back as well, guys. Like, I think a few of the Leeds fans are underestimating how important a left back is as well as a striker. So it looks like Bamford picked up a groin injury. I'm just looking at Phil Hayes' tweets. Ugly Bear's back. For me, Bamford is championship level, and Leeds need better to partner Dan James. So by that, are you saying that Dan James is the answer up front? Because if you are, then that is a very hot take. Fair enough if that's your opinion, but Dan James out wide is much better than Dan James up front. I used to think that about Bamford when we were in the Championship. I didn't think he would take to the Premier League as well as he did in that first season, but he did. And I think it showed last season how much we missed him. I think certain fans seem to have short memories when it comes to Patrick Bamford. So yeah. Just showing now at halftime the highlights of Brighton beating Scum last week, which was brilliant, wasn't it? Let's be honest. It really helped make the weekend even better after beating Wolves. People saying they're disappointed with Leeds' right-hand side. Interesting. I've just tweeted out, in fairness, about the striker situation of saying, if that half doesn't scream out to the board that we need a striker, then I don't know what will. Who's gonna win? The game's a bit shit. Yeah, I can understand why it is you're saying that. It's not been a great spectacle. Who's going to win? I'll be honest, I can't really put my finger on that at the minute. I think we've been, and I mean only very slightly, the better team. I think just for the simple fact that we've had more possession, we've looked a bit better going forward. I think Southampton, in the last 5-10 minutes of the half, started to come back into it a bit. But yeah, who knows at this point? I think another key factor in this game will be the substitutions for sure. Obviously, we've got 4 left now. After bringing Dan James on for Bamford, so Click came on against Wolves last week and completely changed the game, in my opinion, and all fans' opinions. They're there for the taking, really. If it's Southampton that you're on about there, then yeah, I do completely agree with that, to be honest. I just think I have Southampton at least being in a relegation scrap. Whether they actually go down or not, I don't know, but I do have them down there, if I'm honest. Which is why I said earlier, we need to be doing better than these teams. We need to be dealing with these teams quite comfortably. I'll be honest, even if we win this game, it hasn't been comfortable. It hasn't been as comfortable as what I would have liked against this Southampton team. That seems like there's a lot of issues going on behind closed doors. But, it's not about what's going on closed doors, is it? We need to deal with them on the pitch. Ugly Bears back. Why don't Leeds go get Tahith Chong and Amad Diallo, either buy or loan? I know it's Man U, but it's modern times. For me, with those players, it's not even the fact that they play for Man United. It's the fact that I don't believe they are top Premier League quality. And again, I'm not trying to make out that Leeds are bigger than what we are and that we are capable of signing, Messi and Mbappe. Like, that's not what I'm saying. I just think there's players out there who could do a much better job in this league than what Chong and Diallo could, if I'm being honest with you. That's just my opinion. I wouldn't be happy with either of them, if I'm honest with you. Again, that's your opinion, and that's absolutely fine. So, yeah. Waiting for the second half to come back on, guys. How long's it actually been since? Surely we should be coming out now. Shout out LUFC Lewis as well. He always spits absolute facts on Twitter. He just tweeted out, looking just as good as last week, but missing that final product. Between the James and Rasmus chances, we should be at least one up. Yeah, I agree. I think Rasmus sees that one a little bit late, don't they? And the Dan James one's on his weak side, so still confident we win this. He said, yeah, I won't go as far as to say that at this point. I'm not. I was more confident pre-game. I think how this is going on now, don't know, it's a bit in the balance, isn't it? A little bit. I don't know. I think that's just me being a typical Leeds fan, just looking on the negative side of things. You think Paddy's finished? God, that's a tough question. I hope not. I do think that when fully fit, he's our first choice striker. We missed him loads last season, which is why I think we found ourselves in the position that we did, 100%. I do feel sorry for him, though, because there's definitely a player there, obviously. We've seen it numerous times in the past, but God knows. I hope not, mate. Let's just put it that way. I hope not. But in a way, I know I'm just trying to play devil's advocate a little bit here. I could understand if they were maybe looking at maybe phasing him out this season or next season. I don't know. That's what I mean. Like, I'm just trying to put it out there just to see what you all think. But second half's just kicked off anyway. We're back underway at St Mary's, 0-0 so far. Pascal Strout with a ball into the box. Interesting. Go on, Brendan. Go on, Brendan. Oh. Bright start to this half from Leeds. Harrison on the left-hand side. Can he get the ball in the box? Yeah, he can. Yes! Get him! Hey, Rodrigo! Oh, we've got Rodrigo. Come on! Leeds United 1-0. Get in. What a start to the second half from the lads. What a ball in from Jack Harrison. Great positional awareness from Rodrigo to find himself in that area. 1-0 to Leeds. Come on. I was just about to say as well that it had been a promising start. Jack Harrison on the left-hand side. Is he onside? Yeah, he's onside. Definite. Oh, what a goal. Good goal, that. Rodrigo, 2-2 for Rodrigo. 2-2 for Rodrigo. Starting to shut a lot of the fan base up, if I'm being honest with you, myself included. I didn't, fair play to him. Fair play to him. Leeds United 1-0 up at St Mary's with a minute of the first half gone. Brilliant start. Get in. Get in. We just need to not panic now. They need to chase the game now. We need to just be as comfortable as we can now. Southampton on the break, and he puts it wide. Armstrong puts it wide. Come on, guys. If that isn't a reason to smash the like, smash that like, and please subscribe if you're brand new. Leeds United leading at St Mary's 1-0 through a Rodrigo goal. We've got Rodrigo. Come on. Come on, guys. Get your thoughts on that goal in the chat. Get your thoughts on that in the chat. Look at all Leeds down at the South Coast. God, I'd love to do an away day like that. I really would. Come on. Come on. Love that. Love that. That just shows you, though, that with Bamford, don't get me wrong, I ain't saying that Leeds. Oh, hey up. Oh. I thought we were through. Don't get me wrong, that's not me saying that we don't need a striker and Rodrigo's the answer. But first two games, he's scored a goal in each game. He's looked decent. I know I said in the first half, his first touch lets him down, which I do still think it does. I think he needs to work on that. But he looks like a bit of a different player, especially since that Calgary game in pre-season. It looks really good. Look at him. Look at his pressing now. It's amazing what a goal and good form can do for a player. How was that a free kick? Won the ball, man. Just get back into shape. Get back into shape. Come on, guys. No one's wrote out in the chat since we've scored. What are your thoughts on that goal? Come on. Get your opinions in. Come on, it's good vibes here now. It's good vibes on the channel. Luke, if you're still watching, mate, drop a comment in. I want to know what your thoughts are on that, because I know you're not Rodrigo's biggest fan. I know that. So drop your opinion in the chat, my man. Game seems to be freezing a bit. We'll get it there. We'll get it there. Don't you worry. It's been fairly decent throughout. You're going to get it happen a few times though, aren't you, when you're watching a perfectly good stream? God, I'm sweltering. Come on, guys, get your comments in. Get your comments in. Smash the like, subscribe. Leeds are 1-0 up. Ooh. Could have been 1-1 then. Nah. He had it covered. Keep hydrated, guys. It's warm out there. And in here. Come on, why ain't no one commenting? Thought people would have been buzzing in the chat. 14 of you watching. Get something in. Get something in. Luke's here. He is still a long way to go for him, but that was a beaut goal. Yeah, hit 1-8, nice ball into the box from Harrison. Just shows you that even with Bamford out of the picture, you can still get good balls into the box. It's about being in the right place at the right time, and Rodrigo was there, but he could score a hat-trick and you still wouldn't like him. Rodrigo, like clicker, Sean Growing. Sorry, mate, I will get to it. All right. Sorry, I thought Southampton were breaking there. Rodrigo, like clicker, Sean Growing, good form more. So since Marsh influence and Marsh ball has taken effect, we start to see that in the pre-season games where Rodrigo was top scorer. Yeah, completely agree. Don't pressure us. Yeah, I know, but we've scored, mate. We've scored, John. We've scored. I thought everyone had been buzzing in the chat. Southampton looking to try and mount an attack here. Good play, that. Right, they need to put the ball out. There's a man down. Don't get me wrong, I always tell Leeds to keep it. I always tell Leeds to keep playing when an opposition plays down, but when it happens to you don't tell me they're going to VAR for that. We're outside that box anyway. I'm not saying it were a free kick to Leeds, but it were down injured. So, you know, John Taylor with, come on, Leeds. Come on, John. Love that. Good goal, that. Good goal. Really pleased with that, actually. More pleased with actually how quick we've come out in the second half and just grabbed that goal early, because that puts even more pressure on Southampton now in front of their own fans. So, you know, it's all psychological. You've got to think about that as well. Obviously, we're coming into this game off the back of a win. Just going to check the other results. Leicester have pulled a goal back at the Emirates. It's now 2-1. Saliba own goal. Interesting. Still 0-0 between Brighton and Newcastle. Man City still 3-0. Obviously, we're beating Southampton. Let's see where that puts us in the league as things stand. Third. Oh, Champions League, eh? Get your passports out. We're going to the Champions League. Michael's back. Rodrigo indicated that under Bielsa all wasn't quite well, but the team still needs an out-and-out striker where Joffrey and Rodrigo can complement that striker. Yeah, interesting. That's you've touched upon something quite interesting there. I guess that indicates that you see Gellart as more of a number 10. I don't know whether he's better as a 10 or as a number 9. Hit me up in the comments, guys. Like, do you think Gellart is better as a 10? Is that where you think you'd prefer to see him? Like, could he play with Bamford when Bamford's fit? I think it's one or other for me personally, which would indicate I would see him as a number 9. But I can understand why people would like him at 10 as well, because I think he can influence play as well. So yeah, I think Tyler Adams has been unbelievable in that midfield today. Really has. Good touch from Rodrigo there. Oh, Aaronson's played a lovely ball out wide to Jack Harrison. Harrison. He gets dispossessed. Oh, hey up. Oh, go on, Jack. Good ball in. No one there. Decent though. We're pressuring them. This is what I want to see. Putting them under pressure. Don't give them a minute to breathe. Come on, Jack. You can take him, don't win. Come on. You can take him. Unlucky there. Rocker, stop diving in. L. What's that meant to mean, mate? Come on. By the way, guys, I can give him a bit of crap. I actually know him. He's one of my mates. That's it. Get back. That's all you've got to do. No, that's not a free kick. Not a free kick. Play on. That's got to be a free kick. That's just frustration. That from Romeo Lavia. What's he moaning at? You've just brought him down from behind. What are you moaning at? Took him clean out from behind. You know what I mean? I think there's just a slight issue with my camera, guys. I'm just going to go off for literally a split second. I'll be back in a sec. Laptop seems to have frozen. And we're back. Do apologise about that, guys. Don't know what happened there. Laptop seemed to have froze a little bit. But whilst I was away there, Leeds just took a corner, but headed just over the goal. Still 1-0. With just over half an hour left to play. Good awareness there by Melier. No messing about. Get it cleared. Decent ball into the box there, but Melier's got it covered. Just want to say a big thank you to Michael, actually. You've really kept me company, mate. You said you would, so I really do appreciate that. Hope you've subscribed if you wasn't already. Joffrey and Rodrigo are second strikers. They are more intensive in and around the box, whereas Bamford is more the main striker. Yeah, I do get that. Rodrigo was a second striker. Second string striker, sorry, at Valencia. Yeah, I know. Spain's number 9, wasn't he, when we signed him? I remember watching Rodrigo after we'd signed him. He played for Spain, like a few days after we'd signed him. And literally all over Leeds Twitter, they just took a photo of him going, he plays for Leeds, him, just because he was playing for Spain. It was obviously, we'd only just been promoted then, so we're all new to us, like all this international players signing for us. Southampton look like they're going to bring Joe Aribo on, who they've signed from Rangers. First touch letting down there, but Dan James is quick enough to keep it in. I think we've seen James occupy the width a bit more. Obviously, Aronson looks like he's playing more centrally, which is good. Rodrigo, oh, is that a corner? We'll take that. All them Leeds fans are loving life on the South Coast, aren't they? Bet they're loving life. Bet they are loving life. Look at all lads with tops off in behind goal. Love that. Love to see that. Right, decent ball into the box now, Leeds. From this corner. Aronson whips it in. Go on. Yes! Yes! Get in, Rodrigo, again! Get in! 2-0 to Leeds United. Beautiful ball in from the corner from Aronson. Headed on to Rodrigo. Meets it at the back post. Rodrigo's scored again. Luke, get your comment in. Get your comment in. Come on. Love to see it. Rodrigo proving the doubters wrong, eh? 2-0 to the mighty whites. 2-0. Get in there, you beauty. Love it. Let's just watch that again. He's definitely onside as well. He's onside. It's a goal. Looks like stroke. That kind of gets the header on. And Rodrigo meets it at the back post, and it's 2-0 to Leeds United. With half an hour to go. We just can't be complacent now. We cannot be complacent. Still need to keep at the game plan. Still need to keep going. Make it as comfortable for ourselves as possible. Because anything can happen in this league. Anything can happen. Southampton making a few changes now. The original, what's that? The original DJ Versatile. We are Leeds. What a name, mate. Love that name. And thanks for contributing to the chat. 8 of you watching. Smash that like if you haven't already. Please subscribe if you're brand new. Leeds United are winning 2-0 down at St Mary's with half an hour to go. Or it might be less now. I think I'm a little bit behind to other people. But yeah, good vibes over here at the minute. Positive vibes only. But we can't be complacent. We need to keep going at them. It's vital that we keep on at them and we don't give them any hope at all. Southampton with that ball in. And then Melier easily deals with that from Joe Aribo's header. Southampton have brought Aribo on and I believe Adam Armstrong. Can tell that we're starting to be a little bit more comfortable now, obviously, with the 2-goal cushion. Oh, that's a beautiful ball from... Oh, you've got to give credit to the keeper there for Southampton, but that would have been amazing through ball from Brendan Aronson to Jack Harrison. What a ball that is. No, wait, no, sorry. The kits are clashing a little bit. I keep thinking that. Michael, yep, I've long since subscribed to your channel. Oh, thanks, mate. Thanks for that. I support all the Leeds content creators, and as you should, mate, as well. It's not a competition. It really isn't. It doesn't matter how many subs you've got, how many people watch your streams. As long as you're getting support, that's the main thing. That's what I always say. Not sure what's happened to the Talking Shut podcast since one of their guys have left. Been no content. Yeah, that was a good podcast at one point. I don't know what's happened with that. As was Lad to Leeds as well, which has stopped as well. I love Lad and Dad. They are really funny. A lot of them guys obviously did inspire me to start this channel. I was an avid watcher of Connor at One Leeds, All Leeds TV. And obviously, I think if COVID hadn't have happened and lockdown and everything, I probably wouldn't have started the channel or even been watching them. But one good thing to come from COVID, you know, I'm typically quite a shy person, but I think this has helped me come out of my shell. No, it's getting a bit deep here, guys, but obviously, as we're on the subject of other content creators, sort this game out because it's a bit annoying at the minute. But Leeds United 2-0 up down at St Mary's, loving life. As we've scored, let's check the updated scores. Arsenal are now winning 3-1 down at the Emirates. Who scored there? Granit Xhaka has scored their third. Brighton and Newcastle is still 0-0, as is Wolves Fulham. Leeds obviously 2-0 and Man City are still winning 3-0 at the Etihad. So as it stands at the minute, yeah, Leeds United are still third in the table. How about that, eh? To turn up for bucks, innit? Don't get me wrong, I'm not getting all of my hopes up yet because you just never know with Leeds, do you? But yeah, we're starting to look a little bit more comfortable on the ball now. which was good to see. John Taylor's back, loving your work, mate, enjoying your watch along. Thanks for that, mate. Honestly, I know it sounds a bit cheesy, but that does mean a lot. If I can keep you all entertained while games on, then I'm doing something right, and that's the main thing. It's been a good chat today. It did take a while to get going, I can't lie, but yeah. Apologies, guys. This game, honestly, they should just make every game easy to watch, something that they never are. They never are. Oh, you're joking, mate. Southampton on the attack here. No. God's sake. This team's going to be the death of me. Oh, I thought Southampton were going to score, then it just looks set for a reboot, a rocket that into net. Good block. Melier should be communicating a bit better with the defence there. He could have maybe latched onto that, but again, Harrison was just being safe there. I can completely understand that. Won't be too critical. I tell you what, though, guys, I will be getting a cold shower after this stream. By the way, as well, guys, if you're watching, I will be doing a match review a little bit later on after the watch along. So make sure that you keep it locked, hit that notification bell. Please like this video. Please subscribe if you're brand new. All of the support is very much appreciated. I also write articles about the games as well. There'll be an article out probably Monday, I would have thought, over on Medium. So yeah, the link for that should be in the description. If it isn't, I will add it in at the end. Pascal should do better there. Just like, why ain't Melier coming for the ball a little bit more? Do you know what I mean? But yeah, I do write articles. There'll be a match review in written form out on Monday over on Medium. So yeah, really wanting to kind of hopefully break into journalism. Hopefully, but you know, even if it's just a hobby on the side, that's fine. Michael's about All-Age TV, where the first content creators I came across in 2018 followed Connor and Joe when they left the channel. They all got me through lockdown. Again, they helped get me through lockdown as well, if I'm being honest, especially the first Premier League season when we're all behind closed doors, we couldn't go to games, and yeah, and even though it's not locked down now, you know, I think all of us, all as content creators would say, you know, if we can help people get through tough times, then even better, because we all have tough times, don't we? I do myself. I have things that go on almost on a daily basis in my life, but you just got to get on with it, and don't ever be afraid to talk. As Paddy the Baddie said after that win in the UFC, I thought it was an amazing speech from him, to be honest. So yeah, that got a bit deep, that, didn't it? But yeah, why are we getting deep? Leeds are 2-0 up at St Mary's. Come on. Luke's not wrote out in, has he, since Rodrigo scored his second goal? Luke, get your comment in. Come on, Rodrigo, 3 goals in 2 games. Leeds United's top goal scorer. Who needs Bamford, eh? Joking, by the way. Joking. It must be so warm down there. And I know you're probably getting bored of me saying that, but it must be so warm. I can't even imagine what there must be. Rodrigo at the double, eh? Who'd have thought it? Wolves and Brighton are going to let me down on this bet, aren't they? Saying that Newcastle have got Nick Pope in goal, aren't they? Can someone actually, speaking on Nick Pope, why was Nick Pope's name all over Twitter? Like, does anyone actually know why? Or is it just a random thing that someone started? I am absolutely dripping in places that I shouldn't be dripping. Oh, God. I was so nervous before this game, like really nervous. I get nervous in just about everything, really, concerning Leeds. It's just, this club's just not good for my health and a lot of fans' health, I don't think. Twitter's just going absolutely mental. Phil Hay with his typical goal tweet. Love that from Lewis. Obviously, people might be in front of me, obviously, based on the lagging that I keep getting, but on my clock, we've got just under 20 minutes to go. Southampton on the attack. Oh, no. Go for Southampton. Joe Rebo, I think. This is what I was saying, guys. You can't be complacent in this league. You can't. Should have had more men back online there, but I'm not. That wasn't anyone's fault at all, to be honest. That wasn't anyone's fault. It just it's mindset now, character. Oh, my nerves are coming back now. Just as I was saying that, I get nervous, and now I'm nervous this morning. This is why. Situations like this can never win. We just never make it comfortable, do we? That's probably the best attack that Southampton have managed to string together as well, and they've made it count. Whereas we had a few in the first half that we didn't make it count. Just getting to this comment. I know it's too early to say, but my system doesn't seem to suit the team, and certain players seem to be benefiting, like Rodrigo and Quick. It's also a World Cup year, and they want to. I won't say that just yet. I think it is working. I think his ideas are certainly starting to be implemented. It's not the finished article yet. We're nowhere near as good as what we want to be, I don't think. I think that's fair to say, but I think we're okay at the minute. It's just going to create a bit of a nervy last 15 minutes or so now, isn't it? That's all I'd say. But I've got it down here as 17 minutes remaining. My stomach is doing somersaults now. You just need to keep it tight. Don't lose composure. We were looking very comfortable after we scored that second goal, playing some good stuff. LUFC's stats has just hit the nail on the head there. Just tweeted game management. That's just what it needs to be now. I get a goal to really put the game at bed or manage the game well. Sounds simple and a bit obvious, but yeah. Leeds have tended to concede in all of their games pre-season, with the exception of the game behind closed doors against Stoke, where the team won 1-0. Yeah, I think the way that March sets us up, though, I think the Southampton goal there was a prime example of it, to be fair, in the sense of how we set up now. The attacking fullbacks have got so much space because it's zonal marking, and it kind of goes where the the ball goes. That was a perfect example of it from Southampton, just taking advantage of us on the was it the left hand side? But yeah, I wouldn't particularly blame anyone for their goal. If I'm being honest with you, it's just one of them. I thought he'd messed it up when he tried taking it round Melier, but yeah, managed to sort it on. Did Joe Rebo. Again, a player who I said in my preview that I didn't think was anything special has gone and scored, but I still don't think he's anything special. He was decent for Rangers, but I didn't quite understand how we were going to fit into their team. But I think it's quite clear what Hassan Hutel wants to do with him. So we'll see. Came on as a sub and has scored, so fair play to the guy. But yeah, I was just saying, game management. That's how we manage this game. No silly free kicks in key areas for Southampton because Ward-Prowse is just an absolute cheat code. That's offside. What? Honestly, wish I could just afford to go to every game week in, week out, home and away. I really do. God, that's a bit weak from Strauch. Jesus, just get it cleared, Melier. Getting a bit tense in here now. God, I hate this. If I wasn't sweating already, which I was, I'm definitely sweating now. See what I mean? You've committed there. No. Corner kick to Southampton. Bloody hell. This club, man. This club. Honestly. Never make it easy for ourselves, do we? Never. 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 Wolves and Brighton still haven't scored either. I feel like I'm just going to spend the majority of the next few minutes just like this. All like this. Southampton player getting booked there. Salisu. Oh, honestly. Whoa. 4 people in the building. If fit, would you bring Cooper in ahead of Llorentes, I believe? Might be a bit controversial, but my ideal starting centre-back partnership when all players are fit is Koch on the right and Strauch on the left. Even if Cooper's fit, he doesn't get in my starting 11 personally. I get that once he's match fit that he will come in because he's captain. I understand that. I'm just talking pure footballing ability. I think Strauch's a better centre-back than Liam Cooper. That's just me. That's just me. That's not me saying I think Cooper's a bad centre-half. I just think Strauch's better. Jesus, come on. Harrison out on the left. That's got to be a free kick. He shoved him in the back. Shoved him in the back, man. Shoved him in the back. Heading into the last 10 minutes now. Game management, Leeds. Game management. You've got to manage. We've just got to expect it now. Southampton are going to pile the pressure on. They've clearly now got a bit of confidence. The tails are up. for the first time in the whole game, basically, because before they scored, I didn't think they'd done anything of any great significance. But again, it just shows you they've had a few attacks where they've looked a bit, but that was probably the first one where they looked really threatening and they made it count. That's the difference between us and them. If I'm being honest, I know Leeds are winning at the minute, but we had chances in the first half that we should have put away, i.e. the Dan James one, the Rasmus Christensen one. Which we've scored 2 good goals in the second half, but if we'd have put them 2 in the first half, we'd be 4-1 now, wouldn't it? You've just got to think of it like that. But it's still going to be a learning curve, though, isn't it? City are 4-0 up now against Bournemouth. And it's a Lerma own goal. So Haaland has not got on the score sheet when I've triple captained him in my FPL. Oh, Southampton have scored. Two. Two. Kyle Walker-Peters. See what I mean, though? We've thrown that completely. We've thrown it away completely. If they go and win this game now, honestly. Now you decide to bring Click and Sinistera on. Camera's just a little bit thingy again, guys. Just give me 1 minute. And we're back. How we've managed to let a 2-0 lead go, I really don't. And you know what's mad as well? My missus last week said that we'd win 2-1 against Wolves, and we did. And earlier I asked her what she thought this score were going to be, and she said 2-2. Oh, she's in the doghouse tonight if it stays like this. I actually cannot believe that. I cannot believe what I'm seeing. I actually can't believe it. In the grand scheme of things, obviously, if it stays like this, 4 points out the opening 2 is still a good return for us. But considering we're 2-0 up, looking comfortable, told you can't be complacent. You just can't be complacent in this league. You just can't think that because you're winning 2-0 that it, now if we don't get anything from this game, then I'll lose my head. Michael, I would have taken a draw before the game. Really? I can understand your thinking there, mate, but how is that a free kick? Oh my days, honestly. What is actually going on with us? What is actually going on? 2-0 up. 2-0 up. What a roller coaster of emotions this game, man. James Ward-Prowse. James Ward-Prowse. With a free kick. He's skied it. Good. Take that all day long. Don't get me wrong, at this stage I would definitely take it. Obviously, I would rather this than them getting anything. But Luke's back 2-0 lead as well, so I go, yeah, mate, but there'll be loads of Leeds fans that aren't even surprised with it. When I say I'm not surprised because it's Leeds, but at the same time, we're 2-0 up against a team who I fancy to be in a relegation scrap. And, you know, they weren't doing anything in the game, and then they've scored a goal, and we're just, oh, no. Why is it? Get Sinisterra involved in this game, please. Get Cine involved. Forshaw coming on now. I mean, fair enough. Arsenal's now 4-2. Interesting. Where would this leave us in the league then? Fourth. God. Just clear it. Kyle Walker-Peters, man. Matt Rocker to be replaced by Adam Forshaw. Yeah, the subs should have probably come a bit earlier. I know it's all right saying that now, but so long as Leeds pick up points, if the team can average at least 2 points per game in most games. Yeah, I understand that, mate, but we're 2-0 up. To be happy with a 2-2 draw after we were 2-0 up, I don't. Oh, God, I can't cope with this. I can't cope with this. God, I hate it. Oh. Do you ever just think about just not being a football fan? Just liking, I don't know, just anything else? Good save that from Melia. Clear it, Christensen. Southampton and gaining confidence now. You had time to bring that down, Rasmus. Oh, you had time to bring that down, Rasmus. A good save that from Melia, I must admit. How long's been added on, guys? Can't seem to make out at the minute how long's been added on. How long's been added on? Six minutes. 6 minutes have been added. Oh. Six minutes. Jesus. I can't believe it. God, just bring the ball down, Rodrigo. That's gone out. Goal kick. Tell you what, if we can pull a goal back here, oh my word. Oh my word, if we can pull a goal back here. Might not be a lot of speaking from now to the end of the game, guys. I'm just trying to keep me cool here. Trying to keep me cool. What? Rodrigo, man. Yeah, just foul him. Just take a yellow card. Just take a yellow card. Honestly, please, just take a yellow. Oh my word. I can't cope with this anymore, mate. Just let this game finish. Please just let this game finish. Oh, that's a beauty. Oh, Rodrigo with the shot and it's saved. Oh. Ooh, that was a good bit of play, that. Oh, a really good play. All we had to do was put it across goal. Oh. Have we got a corner though? Or is it throw in, I think. Yeah. Corner ball to Leeds. Just no. Is that no? Heading into the final minute. Who's to say Leeds won't beat Chelsea next week? Yeah, we're not expected to, but I mean it's highly unlikely, isn't it? Based in the quality in both teams. Come on. And there you have it. Still unbeaten, which is a positive. Massively frustrated with that. 2-0 up, and we let them come back into it. And they've managed to get a point from the game. Did they deserve it? Yeah, I think they managed the subs better than us. Our subs should have come on a good 10-15 minutes before. But it's a point on the road, still unbeaten, 4 points from a possible 6. Up next, Chelsea next week, which is going to be a huge test. But, hopefully we can get something from that game, if anything. But yeah, obviously that brings us to the end of the stream, guys. Southampton 2, Leeds United 2. As I said earlier, there will be a match review of the game out in a little bit. So make sure that you all tune in for that. But I'll see you in a bit. Cheers.